I ain't gonna. Nah, just don't turn it back on at all.
And off we go from Soldier Field. This is taken at the 3. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It is. I'm playing somebody.
3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Fuck.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From a yard out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it,
you worry about that when you're done.
4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Cousins gives way to Cook. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Just like that.
On the carry, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 20. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Gun. Bravo. 58, come on.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 6-0 our score after 1. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. They'll run for it with Cook. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A big play there on the option. 57 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past them? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the ball is knocked out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Back near the goal line, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to get the first out here as he's up to the 14. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. To throw, Cousins. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Wait till she come out. Oh, no.
Cousins again. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check safety, check safety.
Cousins to throw it. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Cousins now. Setting up the screen for Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Under crunch. Gun.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 35 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Trubisky will throw. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On first down, Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go. You tighten up.
On second down, it's Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Cook, and he's brought down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Watch the slack.
They'll run with Cook, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hey, you'll do it out there.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and
You done, or you want more? I want to hear that.
How about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue.
So you use playbooks?
Underway in the second half.
Yeah, I didn't make one this year. I don't want to hear that.
Next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really
Give me that. Give me that. Come on. Oh, my God.
Them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Hey, Foxtrot.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Not on core.
Empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky.
Oh.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Trubisky.
Come on! Oh, I'm pushing triangle. Come on.
Turn into another first down.
Wow.
The tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
That was some bullshit right there. That was pick. They didn't want to give it to me. That's cool.
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. They get him to the ground right on
It's
the
all good, man.
Pick up a 5 or 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Getting it to their playmaker, Cordero Patterson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Oh, damn.
On 4th down, it's Trubisky.
Come on, they not trying to give me no picks.
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
I should have had 2 picks.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
I should have broke that. I think I need a new controller.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running.
Yeah, I need a new controller. This shit all fucked up.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And a throw
Come
there, incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Here's Jackson to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. The Bears on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky to throw. Underneath to his running back.
Man, let me hit stick.
Now this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to
bear down, nigga. Bear down.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Come on, my dudes haven't got a sack. Come on, we need a sack. I need to see a sack.
Keep pounding here with Montgomery. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down.
He got something.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I ain't even gonna choose the play I usually pick. I'm gonna choose this for you. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Here on 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He will return
there go my pick.
to the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talked about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an
get these sorry-ass Bears off the field, man.
That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Get these motherfuckers off the field.
Vikings now to start their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
You need your playbook. Oh, you sorry. You sorry then. You need a playbook to be good. Come on, man. I'll probably still dog you with your custom playbook.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, the
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
You're using the Bears playbook, offense and defense. You didn't pick. I didn't see you pick no scheme. You just play. You just push start.
Again, it's Cook.
So you using the Bears defense.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd
Oh, okay.
down.
I didn't see that part.
Line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Well, I want to see what that playbook is. See if I could run through it like I just did you. Oh, yeah. I managed. That's it.
Throwing, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Come on, block him. This motherfucker running with me instead of going for the block.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter.
Look at this.
You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Shit, I ain't got to stay in. It's over.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run. Cook. So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Well, former Giant Prince Amukamara on the stop.
You think so, huh? That's what they all say.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand
Damn.
corner. And maybe
Couldn't cut that corner.
revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Shit, I'm about to score right here.
Here's Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Oh, I could have ran it on that, for sure. On that play, that cover 1 contained.
And now that lead even more comfortable.
I promise you I would have ran.
Is it bad blood that went into this one?
I would have ran that motherfucker right up the middle.
Seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoffs?
Bruh, I got 100 yards on you.
You need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
And you got 2 lucky runs with that kickoff return and then that long run. That was it. That was it. That's how I kicked it the first time. What you mean? I didn't kick it down the middle. Yes, it is. I kick it like this every time. Nah, your dude just ran over there and got it. See, you own him, so he not going. Let him run to it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over.
Now, I don't want to hear that. You got your ass whooped. You scored because of a lucky-ass run. Other than that, you wouldn't have scored anything.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
Yeah, right.
Offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take them next week?
Hit him.
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game. Like
Go ahead, blame it on the playbook.
It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to
What you need a custom playbook for?
Something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on.
I don't think so. My defense too stout for that. I promise you. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing now. You just got lucky on 2 runs, like I said. Other than that, I'll shut your shit down. I'll shut your shit down. Oop, look, see, I should have picked that off.
10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Look at that.
A double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47.
Are you getting used to him?
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated.
Tell your son he need to start playing with the Vikings now.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them.
Oh, I dog your son. Tell him I don't go easy on kids neither.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them.
He a kid, I'm 30.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Tell her I dog shit with him. Why would I stop?
Following the interception, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver.
Boy, I'm too cold. Tell him he don't want this. I created that play. That play wasn't in Madden. I created that. You feel me? I know how to play this. Tell him he if he really don't play this like I told you, don't play me.
36 now. First and 10.
That's all I gotta say.
Throwing here, Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball.
You done?
The pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters
Let me
get
see.
to him, and then they come out after that, the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut it.
And I hope you just wasn't writing. You was actually saying the letters out.
Yeah.
So you should be able to knock this out easily. Where at?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
This is only, how many y'all say this is?
From Chicago.
24, okay. I didn't say you do, I told you do more than 24.
Yeah, and I didn't have space, and I did them all.
Wait. Alright. Go get him.